So now we have discussed about employability skills. Now we'll be talking about how to write a resume. So first we'll see what is resume, and then we'll look up on the format and the tips to write a resume. So coming forward to the resume. So let's start to discuss about what a resume is all about. A resume is a crucial document in your job. A resume is a crucial document in your job where basically you use it for your application process. It includes everything from your academic qualification, from your internships, projects, and your experiences details. And it basically it is your first opportunity to make a first impression on your employer. That means it gives it gives an impression about you and your qualifications, skills to your employer where you are applying, right? So moving towards more about its structure, let's see. So resume includes a header. Basically, there will be the name, your full name, your contact information. With the header of a resume includes your name, contact information, LinkedIn profile link, if recommended, personal website or portfolio. But when if there is a chance of applicability, if it is applicable, then you must mention your portfolio link. Moving towards other part of our resume structure, the second comes the summary or objective, or we say career objective, or we can also mention it as a objective. So here we can say a summary is a brief overview of our professional background, our skills, and career goals. In summary, we mention what is our professional background, what is our domain, what is our professional background, what are the key skills we do possess, and our career goals, right? So it is the summary includes this much. Now the next comes is objective. Objective is what? It's a statement of our career intentions and how they align with the job you are applying for. That means the career objective or the objective is a statement where we define we are looking for management domain or IT domain to excel ourselves, and we therein we mention how our skills and our intentions align with that particular job profile we are applying for. Next comes is the third heading or the third category in the resume structure comes is of professional experience. So this is for those who are having professional experience. In case of fresher, we can only use internships or projects on which we have worked, right? Let's discuss. Professional experience here will include the job title, the position on which we have worked, the company name and location where we have worked, the state, city where that particular company is located, date of employment. We do mention date also, like from which year to till which year we have worked in a particular organization, the key responsibilities and achievements. So it includes, please use bullet points to describe your duties and responsibilities. Quantify your achievements when possible. Example, you have increased the sales by 20% or 15%. So here, what is the accomplishment? Your accomplishment can be quantified in terms of numbers, right? Moving next, structure is education. The next part over here is education. Here you will mention your qualification, your academic qualification, and if you do possess any professional or technical technical education, then you will also mention your degree, name of the degree, like you have pursued BCom, BSc, BTech, whatever course you have pursued, MBA, institution from where you have pursued that particular course, the university, the date of the graduation, the month and the year in which you were passed out, right? Relevant course or specialization. So if it's optional, then it's okay, but useful. If you are a recent graduate or the coursework is relevant to the job, then do mention that coursework, right? Next is skills, technical skills. Which skills do you possess? Technical skills like specific tools or software you know, or the technology you are proficient in. You have to mention those technical skills. Next come is soft skills. Interpersonal soft skills always includes interpersonal skills such as communication, teamwork, problem solving, analytical skills, decision making, and many more. Right? So, soft skill includes those. Interpersonal skills must be there, that you are a good leader, you can work under pressure, you can communicate well, you can solve the problem, and like that. So, other comes is language skills. Any additional language you know, or you may are a like expert, you are expert apart from Hindi and English, you know which other language. So that much also mention the proficiency level, whether you are a beginner or a immediate learner, or you are a advanced learner, or we can say you are a expertise in it, right? So you must mention that level. Moving further, the next heading comes in your resume is certifications and license. Now, certification and license includes the certification name of the certification which you have possessed, the issuing organization. For example, you have done some certification from NSIM if you are a finance graduate, or you have done some certification from online MOOCs, we can say massive online open courses you have done, or you have taken some other certifications like of Microsoft or Amazon Web Services. So you may mention that, right? And date of when you have earned that particular certificate, right? Month and year should be mentioned over there. Next comes projects or volunteer experience. Here you mention your project title or your volunteer role, the project in which you have worked, its name, and your role in particular project, organization or context, when, where, or how the project took place, what was your contribution in that particular project. So you have to mention it, right? Next comes is the achievement and description. You briefly describe what you did and what you achieved. So you have to mention your achievements also over there. Moving towards the next slide is writing tips. Now we'll understand what are the key elements to be considered while creating a resume. Let's discuss it. Tailor your resume. Here, tailor your resume means customize your resume. Customize for each job. The first tip says customize for each job. Adjust your resume to highlight the most relevant skills and experiences for each application. Use keywords, incorporate keywords from the job description to pass applicant tracking system. There is ATS which is used, that is applicant tracking system is used to identify whether your profile matches the job description or not. So company may use ATS. So you please use the keywords which incorporate your job description, right? Next is be concise. That means the length of your resume to one page if possible, especially if you have less than 10 years of experience. If your experience is less than 10 years, your resume must be of a one page only. 2 pages are acceptable if you have very extensive experience or you have a very good research publication records, right? Next is bullet points. Use bullet points for easy readability. Don't put your content in your resume in lengthy paragraphs. Instead, use bullet points so as to make the readability easy and presentation very effective. Next, quantify achievements. As mentioned previously, you must mention your achievements in quantity, like increased efficiency by 15% or 30%, managed a team of 25 people, 15 people, whatever the numbers are. So, quantify achievements includes metrics. Use numbers to quantify your achievements. Example, managed a team of 10, increased efficiency by 30%. Next comes the impact. Focus on the impact of your work. Focus on the impact of your work means develop a system, right? So that saves annually. So you must focus on the impact of your work, what impact you are giving to your organization, right? Use action verbs. Use action verb here means dynamic language. It includes dynamic language. Avoid passive language. Use dynamic language here means starts each bullet point with an action verb. Example, led, developed, implemented, right? Such words may be used to start a sentence in bullet points, right? That you led a team of 10 people, you implemented a change, or you developed such and such software. So these are the action verbs which we can use to enhance the readability and to make a effective resume, right? The other tip is avoid passive language. Avoid passive language here means use active voice to convey your role and impact clearly. Don't use passive language, right? Next comes professional formatting. Professional formatting here means font and size, consistency, and white space. Here means that formatting which you are using. Formatting here, use a professional font. Example, Arial, Calibri, Times New Roman in size of 10 to 12. So this is something which will give a effective presentation of your resume, that yes, you are using the professional fonts and your resume will look very effective. Consistency. Maintain consistent formatting for headlines, bullet points, and date. Do maintain proper formatting. The alignment must be proper. The font size must be same. The font size should not change from paragraph to paragraph, right? You have to apply the same font size throughout the document. Yes, you can use the size, like for heading you can use 12, for sub points you can use 10. So the size may vary, but font should be the same, right? Size may differ. Next is white space. Use white space effectively to avoid clutter and make your resume easy to read. We must try not to make clutter over our resume. Must be easy to read, and white space should be used properly. That means spacing should be there in proper format, right? Line spacing must be taken care of. So this was all about the professional formatting. Moving towards the next part. Now let's see what are the common sections in the resume. A professional summary is a brief statement at the top of your resume summarizing your experience and skills. It should be tailored to the job you are applying for. That means a professional summary is basically a brief statement of your resume where you summarize your previous experiences and the skills which you possess. So the professional summary which you are creating must match your job profile for which you are applying, right? So you have to update it every other time when you are applying for a new profile or for a profile in different company, right? Let's see an example is here. Results oriented marketing professional with over 5 years of experience in digital marketing, content creation, and social media management. So here the person has used result-oriented marketing professional. He has mentioned that he is a result-oriented marketing professional with 5 years of experience in digital marketing, content creation, and social media. So he has updated his skills and domain. Proven track record of increasing web traffic and brand awareness. Seeking to leverage my expertise to contribute to the success of the company. So this type of professional summary you can use for your resume uh, according to your professional domain. For like you must take care in which area you are expertise, and then you design your own professional summary. I'm moving towards the next slide. After professional summary, professional experience comes, right? So list your work experience in reverse chronological order. Here, reverse chronological order here means you have to start with your most recent job, right? You don't have to come with your academic qualification. That will be done in a reverse chronological order as it is mentioned. So first start with your recent job, focus on relevant experiences and use bullet points to highlight your responsibilities and achievements. So here we can see an example is given. Digital marketing specialist has given his professional experience over here. Digital marketing specialist was the profile. He was working in a ABC company in New York from 2018 till present. So he has mentioned his entire work experience that from 2018 till 2024 he is working. Developed and executed digital marketing campaigns resulting in 25% increase in web traffic. So here he has quantified his achievements that he has increased the web traffic by 25%, right? Managed social media accounts, increasing follower engagement by 40%. Analyze campaign performance data to optimize strategies and improve return on investment. So in this way, we may design our professional experience depending upon our domain. Moving towards the next slide. Now becomes education. As we have discussed our professional summary, professional experience, now the time comes for mentioning your academic qualifications or education. So education include your educational background, starting with your highest degree, again in reverse chronological order, from your postgraduate, then graduation, then 12th, 10th. So likewise, you have to mention your academic educational background, right? So example here is Bachelor of Science in Marketing, and then he has mentioned. So we have to do likewise. Now moving towards the next slide, what are the additional tips? Let's see. Number one is proofread. Proofread, when we talk about proofread, we do check whether there is grammatical error or any spelling errors, right? Consistency. We also look for consistency. Ensure that the dates and formatting style are perfect. Ensure that there are, when we talk about grammar or spelling error, we have to make sure that there are no typo or grammatical error, right? The next come is set feedback. Peers and mentors. Ask your colleagues or mentors to review your resume and provide feedback, right? Because their feedback is very important. They'll let you know that where you are doing mistakes or where you have to rectify the error. Next comes professional service. Consider using professional resume writing services for expert advice. You can also take service from experts who write resume, who basically work for resume, right? Moving towards the next slide. The next one comes is update regularly. We have to update our content regularly on our resume. Keep current. Regularly update your resume. with new skills, experiences, and achievements. Next comes tailor each time. Adjust your resumes for each job application to align with the job requirements. You have to uh, customize, or you have to update your resume according to the job you are applying for, so that it matches the job description and you may pass the applicant tracking system process, right? Moving ahead with the next slide. Now we will see the sample resume. So Mr. James Smith has, we have taken a resume format. It's a sample resume. So the person is James Smith. He has mentioned he'll mention his phone number, his email address, and LinkedIn profile link. So professional summary, let's see, he has mentioned professional summary like highly skilled software developer with 8 years of experience in developing and implementing software solutions. Proficient in various programming languages and frameworks, adept at working in fast-paced environments and delivering high-quality software on time. So what he has mentioned, he has given his entire professional summary related to the post he is applying for. He is applying for a software developer or software engineer. So he has mentioned his 8 years of experience in a very short and concise manner, which is very effective in reading, right? Moving ahead with the same resume. Now, he has, after the professional summary, he came up with the professional experience. Let's see. So he has mentioned senior software developer, XYZ Tech Solutions, and he was working from March 16 till present. So let's see how he has quantified his achievement. Led a team of 5 developers in creating and maintaining web applications, improving client satisfaction by 30%. Next achievement was developed and implemented a new software that reduced loading time by 50%. So here what he is doing, he is quantifying his achievement, which is very effective in reading. So it will impact the mind of the interviewer that yes, this person has this of achievement, which is quantifiable in nature, right? And the last one, what he has mentioned is collaborated with cross-functional teams to deliver projects within deadlines and budget. So he also mentioned that he is working within the resources which is provided by the company, that is within the budget, and he always completes the project within deadline, or we can say he adhere to the deadline. So he has mentioned his likewise experiences in a reverse chronological order. He has mentioned his recent, the most recent experience, and so on. Right? Here he has mentioned that he was software developer in ABC Software, designated and developed software applications using Java and Python, implemented new features, and performance has increased by 20%, participated in reviews, and provided constructive feedbacks to the peers. So he has mentioned all this. And apart from this, he has also mentioned his academic qualification, right? Now coming to the skills, what skills he possesses, he has mentioned in programming languages, Java, Python, JavaScript, in frameworks, Spring, Django, React, tools, Docker, Jenkins, Git. What soft skills he possesses? Problem solving, teamwork, communication. And then he has also mentioned what certification he has possessed. Certification in Java development from Oracle in 2015, and from AWS, that is Amazon Web Service Certified Solutions, from in 2019. So these are the skill sets and certification which he has possessed. Moving towards the next slide is on what projects he has worked. So he has worked on e-commerce website development, in which he has also again mentioned his achievement that he has increased the sales by 40%. He has worked in mobile app development project where he has achieved 10,000 plus downloads in the first 3 months of that particular app development. So here he has mentioned his achievement along with his experience. Now the last comes the declaration, where a person who has who is creating his or her resume must mention that the information which is provided in this particular resume are true and are not containing any misinformation or not containing any faulty information, right? And then after that, you have to mention the date, the place, and name and signature, right? So this is the simple standard format of resume which we follow. And for freshers, there is only one change, that they don't include any professional experience, but yes, they include their internships, they include their projects, their training projects, or any market survey project they did. So they may include that, right? What conclusion we came on after going through all these tips of resume? That a well-crafted resume is essential not only for making a strong impression on employers, but also customizing our resume according to each application. This helps you in showcasing your skills, experience, and increasing the chance of getting selected by the employer, right? Let's see what we are going to study in the next slide. Now, we'll talk about video resume. What video resume is all about. As we have studied till now, what is resume, how to write a resume, but now I would like to mention that in today's scenario, the trend is of video resume. Everything is going digital. Video resume is more trending as compared to digital resume. So let's see what video resume is all about. A video resume is a short video created by a job seeker to supplement or replace a traditional written resume. It allows candidates to visually showcase their skills, qualifications, personality, and enthusiasm directly to potential employers or recruiters. Now, video resume is what? A candidate himself or herself create a video, a short video, in which they give their brief introduction about their career objective, their qualification, their skills, and they also mention for which post they are applying, right? So what happens is, it instead of going through the digital resume, employers goes and watch that particular short video, and they able to assess the uh, communication skills of that particular candidate, the personality, and they are free from the screening round. They can screen out the candidate by going through their videos. So what helps is, it helps the employers to find out whether the candidate is potential employee or not. So it helps a candidate also to showcase their skills, and it also helps the candidate to show the confidence level, his skills, and also allows the employer to assess the communication skills of that particular individual, right? Moving ahead, what are the characteristics of a video resume? So, video resume is basically, what are the basic attributes? We'll study one by one. Coming to the first one is the content. Basically, what is the content in that particular short video? So typically, a video resume includes information similar to a traditional resume, such as education, work experience, skills, and achievements. However, it is presented verbally and visually by the candidate. The only difference is that it is presented in a verbally and visual manner using audio visual aids, right? So as compared to the traditional resume. Now coming to the format, the other characteristic is the format. It's usually a short video ranging from 1 to 3 minutes in length. Allow, although this can vary, the video length may be from 1 to 3 to 4 minutes. Also, it may extend. It varies according to the experience and skills of that particular candidate. The format can include direct to camera presentations, interview with oneself, demonstration of work or projects, or a combination of these. Right. So, what your format means that a video resume can be a demonstration of any assignment or a project, or it can be an interview, or it can be a direct to camera presentation, right? Or it can be the combination of all these. Next is, what is the purpose of video resume? So the primary goal of a video resume is to provide a more personal and engaging introduction to the candidate, showcasing their communication skills, presence, and showcasing their presence, communication skills, and suitability for the role, right? So what happens here is the purpose of the video resume is to provide more personal introduction of a candidate, right? So we have studied the characteristics. Now we'll see what are the other features of a video resume.